How do I get paid faster from clients who pay by check? Oh, this is excellent. This is a people, processes, technology question. That's one of my most recurring frameworks when I answer questions like this. It's a technological answer, it's a people answer, and it's a process answer. So to get paid faster from clients who pay by check, my favorite and shortest answer is Bill.com. For a fee of something around $19.99 a month plus 49 cents per transaction, you can have an agreement with the people who pay your organization that they allow your company to reach in and pull out of their bank accounts whatever is supposed to be paid and however often that you're supposed to do it. And the coolest thing about Bill.com that I love is its seamless integration with a number of different and popular general ledger packages like QuickBooks Desktop, QuickBooks Online, and Xero. Bill.com is not the only game in town for services like this. In fact, even QuickBooks Online has their own service where you can reach in and, you know what, though? I think that has to be client initiated. I think they have to click the Pay Now button. One of the things I love about Bill.com is that it keeps your finger on the button to pull from your customer or your client or your patient account for the amount due. As for a process surrounding this, definitely a conversation with your client, customer, or patient. Have them understand that it's something that your organization needs. However, you acknowledge that it's risky for them. Pulling from their bank account is a much different risk profile for them than charging their credit card automatically. We all have our credit cards charged automatically for this, that, and the other, but what about pulling directly from the bank account? That layer of protection is gone. Oh, great, I got a question. I'm really looking forward to answering that question after this one. Thanks, Andrea, and welcome, Jeff. So glad to see you here. It's always great to welcome a fellow entrepreneur. So the conversation around making this okay, and one of the things that I love about Bill.com is you can put in, when you're setting up the technology, the maximum payment allowed. And what this really does is prevent against errors. I'm entering in that I'm going to pull a payment for $100, and then, oh, look at the cool thing out the window, and oh, I just bumped my elbow on the keyboard and I accidentally pulled $1,000 from your bank account. That is so not okay. So you have, not only do you have the technological piece of being able to use a technology that has that field, but the process around having that conversation with your client, your customer, or your patient, and now to help them understand, help them say yes, really is what we're getting at. And the downside of this, of using a technology like Bill.com, and a lot of others are just like this, you have to wait for 5 banking days between when you pull, when you press that red button and when the funds actually land in your company's bank account. However, come on, if you're currently waiting for checks to show up in the mail, which they may or may not do, it's a great alternative. It wipes the uncertainty, 95% of the uncertainty, right? I mean, if there are insufficient funds, that's something to deal with. But it wipes that level of uncertainty. You can say on a reasonably predictable basis, this is when we're going to get paid. Another option that may be available depending on your bank is ACH pulls. And most banks that offer this program have very reasonable fees. Downside is typically they don't synchronize directly with your general ledger. But if you have bank feeds in general that sync with your general ledger package, that's no big deal. So you can set up, and probably there's a flat monthly fee and a low flat fee for every payment you bring in, but it's still so much less expensive than accepting credit card payments. And with certain banks, you can set up, again, automatic recurring payments as you can on Bill.com. So not only are you getting paid faster, but you're getting paid without even you having to do anything other than set up. You wake up one day and say, oh, look, $40,000 just landed in my bank account from X number of different patients or customers or clients. How amazing is that? And another thing about ACH and Bill.com, if they're not automatic and recurring, so fine, you create the ACH file, or in the case of Bill.com, you create the invoice. you execute it, and it pulls. It's one of the things that I love about it as an entrepreneur about these two options is that it's your finger on the button. So you have the people and processes in place to have the client, customer, or patient agree to this, but keep your finger on the button. And by having those risk measures in place, you can keep risk fairly allocated in your work, serving your customers, patients, or clients. So those are my favorite methods, Bank ACH and Bill.com.